Welcome back to FallingFoxGaming, everybody. I'm your host, Blaine, and today we're going to be playing some more Baldur's Gate 3, playing as Killiax, our Silver Dragonborn Oathbreaker Paladin. Now, when we left off, we had just entered the Act 2 section, which is Moonrise Towers. So let's take a look around and see what we have. Okay, after looking around, it's pretty clear that we're in a Temple of Shar, one that's been abandoned for a while. And it looks like we have the exit over here. Well, I guess we'll just go see what the actual outside place looks like.
Better be careful around here.
Alright, so where are we? Entrance to the Underdark, obviously. Whoa, okay. Path to Kresh. Okay, so the Kresh entrance is down over here. And Moonrise Tower is over there. Okay, I just want to point out that specifically in the journal, it said that if we took the Underdark route, it was closer. That is definitely not closer. What do we got here? This is... a bit concerning, I'm not going to lie. This blue stuff looks like it's going to hurt me if I touch it. I'm going to jump over that. Well, that took me all of 2 seconds to get cursed. Okay, general tutorial. The Shadow Curse. The Shadow Curse is a powerful threat that lurks and devours in the darkness. Surround yourself with light to avoid the most lethal effects. Alright. Go ahead and say, everybody group together.
What's next?
Don't we have... Hold on, can you walk through that? Okay, we can walk through that. Hold on. Don't do turn-based mode. Come on.
I can feel the shadow's power here, but they don't seem to be harming me.
Ooh, Shadowheart realizes that she's safe from this. Let's talk to her about that while she carries the holy weapon of light.
The shadow curse. It doesn't seem to affect me like it does others. Not as badly, at least. Do you know what this means? I must be blessed. Lady Shar is protecting me where others are left to face her wrath. She loves me. She must do.
Or, hear me out. You're supposed to be an agent of light, and the agent of light is helping you. Once again, I think she's misreading the signs. Now, I don't know what type of light we actually need. So I'm thinking, do torches work? Because, let's go ahead and throw a torch on everyone. Okay, everyone's got a torch equipped except Killiax, so I think that should help us. I don't know how to actually use a torch. I don't think I've ever actually done anything to use a torch. I think there's a button for it, but I honestly can't remember what it is because I've never used it. And I'm shadow cursed. Okay, so what is going on? What is with... Without a light source, you will take necrotic damage every turn. This damage doubles each turn you are affected by the shadow curse. Okay, so basically just run into the lights. Okay, so we literally have to stay next to each other. That is fine. If people would stay a little bit closer than me, this would be perfectly fine. There you go, toggle light source. There's a button for it. So, toggle. There we go.
Ripe with magic.
We got our torches out now. Now, one thing it's important to note, these are shadow cursed lands, not the Shadowlands, which are two separate things, or Shadowfell or whatever. So, that is something to keep in mind while we're traversing this place. Also, I just really want to point out the irony of having the vampire carry the torch and him being the only one carrying a torch right now. Hold on. It's people. Hello, guys. I just lit a torch up there. That's me. Friendly.
Stay together.
Yeah, Harper.
Keep to the light.
Guys, I'm right here to help. Why am I creeping along? What am I doing? I walked down the thing to say hi.
Stop! Who's there?
Nightmare in the dark. My name is Killiax. Who are you?
First, come closer. Hands up.
Scary ass Dragonborn. Yeah, that's terrifying. My god. Killiax is so great.
Jonas, move in.
Oh. Can I help? I feel like I could help.
Jonas!
I'm here! Where are you?
Jonas? Can you see our torches?
I can't see anything. Something's wrong.
You're dead.
Follow my voice. Come back to the light.
Who's there? Meg? Is that?
Jonas?
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. His soul is consumed by darkness. Not a good sign. I like that I have warlock options.
Don't let it get hold of you. Harpers, now!
Alright. Well, that's a shame that I couldn't help out. Let's see, what do we got? We have a handful of shadows. Actual shadows. Are they immune to a bunch of stuff, probably? So they're immune to necrotic and poison. Vulnerable to radiant. That means shadow arc goes basically. Dang it. Actually, are any of the arrows that we have, do any of them use radiant light? Yeah, what a shame. We have all this stuff for like necrotic damage and everything, but nothing for radiant. Although, okay, this is actually kind of a uniquely odd scenario for us. Because they are all shadows and immune to necrotic damage, which is like our big thing, or yeah, one of our big things. The problem that we're going to have right now is that none of our abilities are specifically good against them. We have, well, I mean, I guess Killiax does, but I mean, they're kind of down here at the end of the line. So I don't think they're going to be immune to sneak attack. So we're just going to go ahead and just give that a shot, just to see if it works. Because if it does, this could be really helpful. This could make this a lot easier. We're not going to do a crit. Well, it's a crit anyways, okay. So we'll hide.
Do it my way.
And then do our second shot. And this is why we wanted Dread Ambusher. So if you're wondering why I went Gloomstalker Ranger with Rogue, that's why. 2 sneak attacks back to back. Unfortunately, that's his turn. And now Gale. I mean, I imagine you can guess what we're going to do with Gale. Let it rain down, magic missile. So 1 missile should hopefully kill that guy. And then there's a bunch of people over here. We're going to shoot at the farther away guy. And just hope that kills them both. I don't think it can. I don't think I can do quite enough to kill him. Fortunately not. Is anybody down there injured, or are they all full health? They're all full health, so hopefully they should be okay. Is it temporary hostile? Oh, I didn't realize that some of these people are mind controlled. Oh, can I like break him of that curse? Well, now I feel stupid. I probably could have done something to help him out. Oh well. Well, it's the end of our turn. Just shoot some point blank range with the crossbow. Oh! Dang, he did 19 damage to me. That's not bad. Sure. 2 to 20 fire damage. Why not? 5. It's always super low. I really want to know what's up with that. My rolls on my Hell Shabook have always been like under like 10. Always. Oh hey, he's able to kill that shadow because how much damage I did to him. Nice. Teamwork. Dark Currents. Hold on. He made a saving throw. Hold on. What? Of course he attacks Gale. Now we are going to go ahead and just pretty much blow these guys up, I think. Radiant damage. Womp. This is why Shadowheart is pretty much unstoppable here. I don't think. There's one other guy way over there, but he's really far away. I don't think there's anything we can do to help out these guys. So let's go ahead and do Trident, Spiritual Weapon, and hopefully that draws somebody's attention away. Oh, it's actually his turn. I guess we'll just go ahead and try and poke this guy. Wow. Hi. Immune to gaping wounds, which makes sense. Alright, end of his turn, end of her turn. Okay, who is the one doing that damage? The Harper guy. He's the one doing all the damage. In that case, I think we will just run down here and clunk him in the head. 95% chance.
Gods take you first.
Always. And then not enough to kill him. Pommel strike? He's dazed. Didn't know you could daze undead, but alright. Alright, we'll move starting down here into there. I think, oh, dang it, I moved him just a little too far. Hold on, why does it say... I'm gonna try hiding.
Leave no trace.
I don't like that my allies can give up my hiding. That's frustrating. We're gonna try and shoot that guy. It's still a 90% chance. You need a 13 to hit. You rolled a 32. No, we're not gonna guarantee a critical hit here. Yeah, he's dead anyways. Oh, I can actually just blow up the orb anytime I want. That's cool. Kind of want to push it. Now we're just gonna do a firebolt. Oh, hold on, we're gonna move him down into the light, and then firebolt this guy. Sorry, friend.
Well done.
What? What was that? Okay, let's try to talk to them. They just ran away. Look what I just found. Hold on. Hold on. I just found a night orchid. That is amazing. Hold on, can I give that to Shadowheart? I'm so happy there's an option for this. Remember when you told me night orchids were your favorite flowers?
Rings a bell? Why?
Look what I found. Just so happens I have one right here.
Oh, hells. You didn't pick that by hand, did you? They're deadly poisonous.
Oh.
Joking. They're safe. And beautiful. Thank you. I don't have anything to give you in return, I'm afraid.
Oh my god, that was so funny. I had to mute my mic because I was laughing so hard. That was so good. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. You don't need to give me anything. It's a token. I don't expect anything in return.
Well, perhaps I can come up with something later, all the same.
Okay, I don't want to progress conversation just yet. Let's end the conversation there. That's a good one. I love it. She had me worried there for a second, honestly. Now, whoa, hold up. I just realized we're on some kind of hill, and look at this. This is just a big old bubble. What is that? It looks like a snow globe. Well, that looks like it's just down the hill, so I guess we'll head down to Bubble Town. Okay, now that we look like a group of like newbie adventurers running around with torches out in like a dark place like idiots, because that's a guaranteed way to get yourself killed. A raven. A goopy raven. Look at this. Hold on. It's glowing. That's gonna come back alive and kill me, isn't it? Oh my god, what? That is so funny. I deserve this. I really do. I had a bad feeling about it, and I was warned about it. And I still clicked it. Oh shit, that's funny. Well, the person to go with on this is going to go ahead and just go with Spirit Guardian and see if we can just blow them all up, because that tends to be a helpful thing. Where is she? Right here. Bomp. Just have her take a step back a little bit and hurt them ones. Have her take a step forward. She's kind of like a lawnmower. Hold on. One more. That's pretty good. Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. There's probably not gonna be anything here, is there? Well, let's click on that raven. Help! Okay, well, we got nothing off the ravens, but I do notice that on top of the building, there does seem to be a chest. And purple dye, not worth it at all. Okay, so there's a signpost. Let's read that.
This place is protected.
Bed and full
Must be the refuge the harpers spoke of.
Welcome to the Last Light Inn.
I just want to point out that we didn't get to have the conversation because the people glitched out and ran away. So apparently this is a safe place to go. I'll take it. How do we cross this? I'm afraid of going into it.
No shadows here. Something must be.
There we go. Now here's the thing. One thing's taught me is that whenever there's a safe place, it's never that safe. So we're going to go ahead and do a quick top up of our heals before we do anything else.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons. Who are you?
Ooh, Oathbreaker option. Taking it. I'm Killiax. I walk my own path. I mean no harm for now.
Duly noted. Just keep your hands where I can see them and follow me. Come. Jahira!
Jahira. As in like old Baldur's Gate? Jahira? Yep. Now I haven't played the other Baldur's Gate in like over 20 years, so... I like this. First of all, I like the thread. You have the count of 5 to let me go. And just this once, I wish people would simply say hello.
Hello.
Yeah, it seems like the best option is probably to say, I saved your soldiers, and this is the thanks I get.
Kindness is too often a decoy. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know... it's that it knows its own kind.
Yeah, I got like 5 of those in my head.
You should never have come here, true soul.
Let's go ahead and go with... Let's look at the Harpers we saved.
Stop! What are you doing? He's the one who saved us!
Oh, it's Mole!
He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved one of my friends from a druid with a snake. Knows when to be discreet too. I pretty much trust him with my life.
A true soul with a mind of his own? How is that possible?
I'm awesome. I'm just gonna have to go ahead and say, you just have to take my word for it.
You sound so confident for someone who's so wrong.
Yeah, I'm not gonna show her the artifact. I don't trust anybody seeing the artifact. I'm just gonna say it's hard to trust anyone right now. Believe me, I'm not an absolute cultist. DC 21. That's actually pretty difficult. We don't have good odds of this, and I don't think we have any inspirations left. Ouch. Not enough. Well, let's see how this goes. Oh, I do have 1 inspiration left. Oh yeah, we just gained inspiration. Okay, we'll try it again. Of course. Alright, well, let's see what happens.
Not good enough.
Ooh. So I either have to show them the artifact or attack. I wish I could just be like, fine, I'll leave. Because if you all want to die, I'm fine with that, honestly. Fine, hold on. Yeah, I'm not going to attack them, so I'll just show it to her, I guess. Jerks.
What in the hell is that thing?
I'm going to say it's been a lifesaver. Why can't I say anything? Like I don't like this. I don't like that we're like pigeonholed into saying just dumb stuff. All right, it's been a lifesaver. Hope you agree.
More or less. Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
I'm here on holiday. That's great. No. I'm gonna destroy the absolute at the lair.
Then you found an ally in me. For that is precisely why I am here. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Alright, well, let's see what we got around here. Okay, so we got a waypoint here. I'm gonna ignore what they're talking about. So, I do want to just take a quick look around before we do anything. Oh, there's a vendor over here. Maybe go see him in a second. I'm curious if there's anything else around here. Hey, is this the... Hold on, is this the guy that we talked to at that place that was burning down?
Hey! That's close enough. Artifact or no, I don't like the likes of you crashing our party.
Give it a rest, Alfred. We need all the goddamned help we can get.
I expect more decorum from playing the soldier, yeah.
Want me to shine your boots while I'm at it?
Easy. He's a bit on edge since the, incident.
A bit on edge, my arse. Not that you'll give a triple shot damn. But we were ambushed by them bloody cultists. Bastards torched the pigsty we were staying in and made off with the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate himself.
Say no more, saving Duke's one of my specialties. I was there in the aftermath. Oh yeah. See if that lady's been here yet.
Sure did. For all the good that does us.
She's inside. One of the ground floor chambers.
Guess you need to be a goddamned counselor to get room and board around here.
Alright, and we are going to actually have to stop it here for today. I think this is a good natural stopping point. I know we didn't do a ton of things today or anything like that. But when we come back, we are going to try and do quite a bit more here in Act 2. I think I'm going to try and break Act 2 up into a couple long videos with a whole bunch of stuff in it, because I don't want it to turn into like Act 1 where I did everything on screen. I'm not going to have the time to edit all that down. So I think next time we're going to have a quite a bit longer episode, and it's going to cover a fair chunk of Act 2. At least that's my hope. And I'm hoping that you'll join me for it. So I want to thank you guys for watching. If you like this episode, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.